This is kind of why I want to do this series. You know, for me, the feeling in places like Denton, oh look, vote Green. The feeling here, you know, when you take a walk along the back streets, is these are communities that are also just cars parked everywhere. You know, relying on the car creates massive schisms from transport poverty, from wrecking the physical urban form. You know, go back to our Belgrade episode. It wrecks communities, and all the roads that go through do violence to those communities. And the only way that we're going to heal is if we start reversing some of that violence. And this is where it's very interesting to have a wander around off the main street and have a feel for how the community is impacted by the choices that go on a couple of streets that way. What do they look like when it's communities like this that are ripped asunder by highway choices and by the choices to basically rely on the bus as the sole connection of a very large population in and out of the urban core. So yeah, it's very interesting, and I hope you've enjoyed this little wander around with me. So I've just come around the corner as I'm walking through Gorton, and I knew that I was coming to the GPW office, but I didn't expect the level of buzz outside just on a middle of a Wednesday. Like, just how many people are? So Shan's being interviewed back there. Like the level. Also, there's still the Labour poster is still there, which is quite funny as well. Yeah, I didn't expect this, but there's clearly a buzz. There's loads of people coming in and out and going out and speaking to people. It's difficult to not think no one else is doing this. I did admittedly see a Reform little flag around the corner that I'll show you now. But anyway, irrelevant. Right, I'm closing this video up. The reason that I came here to Gorton and to Denton to do this is because I want to tie the criticality of transport and the story of people's mobility and their ability to move around, or rather their inability to move around, how much the urban environment has been built to stop that from happening, to tie that into all the other problems we have with loneliness, with the rise of, you know, nasty politics that we don't really want to get any further than it already has. And it's critical that the Green Party wins here to show that there is a viable alternative, not just to Reform, but frankly to Labour at this point as well. Transport is really important. The fact that I started this video by highlighting the fact that people were frustrated that Burnham was kicked because of the fact that he has done stuff for transport. The visibility of the yellow buses going around, that kind of step towards better integration is something that people notice, they feel on the ground, and it re-engages people with local politics. And what's really nice is seeing the numbers here is the extent to which quite clearly there has been a re-engagement with local politics, which is kind of fun. Obviously there's a massive Green Party are pushing this nationally, so there are huge numbers of people, activists coming and going and speaking to people, but the key thing is that they are doing that. Can they win? I hope so. You know, it's all very well, the bookies are saying one thing, it's all very well, and there is so much activity on the ground, but I've learnt to not get too excited about good things happening because they have a habit of not doing that. Nevertheless, I really hope that they can, because I think it will be massive for British politics. It will show one thing, it will show that there is an alternative Reform are not going to win this by default as we get closer to the next general election, but also it's going to be an enormous boot up the backside to Labour. I don't think Starmer survives if this by-election is a flattening of the Labour vote, you know, a demolition of it. Yeah, here is hoping. It will be really significant, and so fingers crossed. What's my call to action to all of you? Well, two things. Firstly, what do you think about my scoring? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think I've been unfair, fair? Do you think I've missed something? But also, if you're in Gorton Denton, go vote and go vote Green. And if you're not, and you're watching this, you've still got time to come to Gorton and Denton and get stuck in as an activist, to go out and go and speak to people and engage with them and say, look, we've got some answers here actually. Get stuck in. And that's really what I want to say. Go and get stuck in. Get excited but not too excited until the result gets in, but there's still time to do something. There is still time to do something. And for any of the Green Party activists watching this, hopefully this has been useful to help you think about how you talk about transport with people on the doorstep, and understand what they can do better. I don't know, I've got that in, no, I want that in shot, don't I? My head in front of, yeah, there we go. Don't vote for the privatiser. Signing off.